It stands out for sure. It's massive. It's the biggest of them all. And it's the one and only Big Boy. The Union Pacific Big Boy isn't just a steam locomotive. It's a moving piece of history, a giant on steel rails that continues to captivate crowds across the United States. But with each passing year, the question becomes harder to ignore. How much longer can this mechanical marvel keep running? Today, we'll try to answer to this question. How many years will people be able to spot it on rails? Well, in the first place, let's see why such a massive locomotive was needed.
Repairs are made. We see another phase of railroading, maintenance of equipment.
Back in the early 1940s, Union Pacific faced a problem. Its locomotives couldn't handle the steep grades of the Wasatch Mountains efficiently. Inspired by the success of their Challenger class, Union Pacific teamed up with the American Locomotive Company to create something even more powerful, resulting in the 4884 Big Boy. A machine built not just for strength, but for speed and endurance over long mountain runs. With 8 massive driving wheels on each engine set and a total length of over 132 feet, including the tender. The Big Boy was engineered to deliver more than 135,000 pounds of tractive effort. Despite its size, it could reach speeds close to 80 miles per hour, combining sheer muscle with the ability to keep pace on high-speed freight runs. Only 25 Big Boys were ever built, and by the early 1960s, all were retired as diesel power took over. Today, just 7 of them remain preserved in museums across the country, silent and still, while the 8th one shines in the sun. And that's Big Boy number 4014, which was rescued from a museum in California and brought back to life by Union Pacific in a restoration project few believed was possible. Restoring 4014 took years of dedication and craftsmanship. Union Pacific's team in Cheyenne stripped it down to its frame, rebuilt the boiler, fabricated missing parts, and converted the engine from coal to oil. In 2019, it steamed once again, becoming the largest operational steam locomotive in the world and drawing massive crowds wherever it went. But keeping Big Boy 4014 running is far from a casual expense. It's a massive logistical and financial effort. Each time it operates, this locomotive burns roughly 20 to 25 gallons of special refined oil fuel per active mile, which at current prices can cost easy thousands of dollars per day. On top of that, it consumes up to 50,000 gallons of water per operating day, which may not be expensive by itself, but transporting, storing, and managing it on the road adds further complexity and cost. Then there's the team. It requires at least 6 to 8 highly trained crew members, including engineers, firemen, and mechanical staff, whose travel, wages, and lodging can easily total $8,000 to $10,000 per trip. When you factor in maintenance between runs, post-trip inspections, custom part replacements, safety logistics, insurance, and even PR and support vehicles, the total cost to operate Big Boy for a single day climbs to an estimated $25,000. While Union Pacific doesn't publicly release exact figures, this estimate is grounded in data from similar large-scale mainline steam programs. And considering Big Boy is the largest operational steam engine in the world, it's not surprising that it sits at the very top of that list. So why go through all this effort? The answer is simple. It's about legacy, pride, and public connection. Whenever 4014 rolls out, it becomes a moving event. People line the tracks, wave flags, and share stories across generations. It's not just about nostalgia, it's about keeping railroad history alive in the most powerful way possible. Of course, every run brings challenges. Unlike modern engines, Big Boy requires constant inspection, lubrication, and handcrafted parts. There's no manual for this, only experience and tradition passed down among a shrinking group of steam experts. Every mile adds wear, and every trip is a balancing act between passion and practicality. Looking ahead, the future of Big Boy is promising, but not guaranteed. In the next 10 to 15 years, we can expect to see it continue making runs and appearances. Beyond that, it depends on funding, skilled labor, and corporate priorities. Over the next 20 years, key mechanical components may wear beyond repair, and eventually, even the most legendary machine will be forced back into retirement. Even so, with a proper maintenance and close inspections, it may last dozens of years more. These machines are built to resist, and it's not like it has been used as a freight hauler as it used to in the past. It's no longer pushed to its limits either. Now it's kept in a comfortable zone, cruising steadily at around 30 miles per hour. But for now, Big Boy still breathes steam and fire, a living monument to American railroading and engineering excellence. If you ever get the chance to see it in action, take it, because nothing else on Earth sounds, feels, or moves like Union Pacific 4014. Big Boy primarily operates across the western and central United States, with its home base in Cheyenne, Wyoming. The locomotive has traversed numerous states, including Nebraska, Utah, Colorado, Texas, and many more like Missouri, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. Occasionally parts of Kansas, Iowa, or Illinois. These journeys are typically part of special heritage tours, public exhibitions, and rail events rather than regular service. In 2024, this locomotive embarked on the Heartland of America tour, visiting 14 of the 23 states served by Union Pacific. Notable stops included Roseville in California, Ogden in Utah, Rochelle in Illinois, and not least Houston and Fort Worth in Texas. As of now, Union Pacific has not released the 2025 tour schedule for Big Boy. However, enthusiasts can stay informed about upcoming events and locations by joining the official Union Pacific Steam Club or visiting the Union Pacific Steam schedule. And that's the story of the Iron Giants still steaming across America's rails. With 8 big boys preserved, 1 roaring back to life, and 7 silent sentinels. These locomotives aren't just museum pieces. They're ambassadors of a bygone era that refused to stay quiet. Thanks to Union Pacific's Steam program, you'll get the chance to see this steam giant running for at least 10 to 15 years on heritage tours, special events, and one-in-a-lifetime photo. So whether you're chasing that unmistakable whistle in Cheyenne, catching a glimpse in Ogden, or lining the tracks in Houston, make sure you're there to feel history in motion, because nothing hits or feels like this machine shares. If you enjoyed this journey through the story and future of the Big Boy, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing your favorite memory or sighting. We've got more rail history, technology, and stories rolling your way, so stay on track with the channel. See you in the next one.